welcome to Flory Models Daily Vlog. Here we are, Thursday the 9th of July 2015. As you know, Thursdays I do all my reviews and we try and go through as much as possible in one day. Today I've got on pretty well, got 3 for you. We've actually got the Fokker-Wulf Revel kit. Have to say, actually quite impressed. It's some nice level of detail in there. I know the aftermarket guys have jumped on it quite heavily, but really for the price as well, it is a really good kit. So very nice with that one. And we've got the Bandai. This is the Scout Trooper with the speeder bike. You know, it's sort of legendary quality. It's fantastic, beautiful kit, stunning detail and everything else. So those 2 reviews are up for you to have a look at right now. Not up there yet, but it'll be up there tomorrow, is this lot. Now, I've been playing all afternoon with AK Interactive's brand new Extreme Metal series. Now, these have been spoken about on the internet. Now, originally what I was going to do was copy, literally, everything for everything as their video. So we did a little bit, and needless to say, my results aren't quite the same as theirs. You know, obviously the full review of this is going to be around about, I've done it as an unedited start to finish lump, and it's going to be around about 30 minutes, 35 minutes I think in total. And what you can see in that particular video is a complete warts and all of this stuff working, okay? From cleaning out, blowing out, putting it down, from it not working at all like it does on the video, to some of it actually working, I think, a little bit better from their promotional video. Needless to say, unfortunately, it doesn't mask. That's my thing to it. The thing is, I was first sort of attracted to this stuff is because it was led to believe, you look at their video, you can put masking tape on it, you take the masking tape off, and there it is, not a single mark on it. Now, I'm not saying they're lying, but I can see a mark on it from their video, and they say, and there's nothing left on it. I can see a strip where the tape was. You're always going to get that. But my point is, I took it off, and we've ripped off down to bare plastic, literally. And then we tried mask it. We tried it over the primer, so we used their black base primer and we tried it over that, and we got mixed results because this is this one. This particular one here, we ripped it clean off like we did down the back, but we've taken more of it away. We took off big chunks of this everywhere, then I overcoated it again. That said, I like this stuff. Don't get me wrong, it's just that they're touting this stuff as being a new wonder product and it's the best thing ever. It's not. It's not as good as they're making out. It's the same as everybody else's, but from my point of view, if you are certainly new to using metallizer paints and things like that, this stuff is a lot easier to work with than other ones we were putting it up against. So we were talking about obviously putting it up against Owlclads, putting it up like to things like Mr. Metallizers, and Mr. Colours, things like that. The Model Master stuff I still maintain is probably one of the best ones. This is better than theirs now. Is it going to be my favourite one to use? Yeah, it is, but it doesn't mask. They're putting it across as if you can just mask over it, and you watch their video and they're like, and you just mask over it and do all the rest of it. It doesn't actually work like that. I think personally they've either got a very light primer over everything, or they've pre-keyed the surface they're spraying down onto, and then that way it will give you a more gripped finish and everything else. And certainly putting the tape down, I wasn't rubbing it down hard, I just gently placed it, sprayed, pulled it away, and it just took the lot with it. In fact, hopefully you can see on these are the ones that actually had it. As you can actually see in here, we've got sheets of it was coming off, and that was literally very lightly pressed on, and then I did the back of the hand trick to actually peel it away so it wouldn't do it, and all the rest of it. But you know, without having to bore you, we're going through the entire thing. Paint, brilliant, go and get some. Just don't expect it to be a new wonder product. It's not. It's no better than anybody else's. Coverage wise, excellent. You can spray this stuff, literally flood it down, and it will give you a very nice metal finish, because to be honest, this front end, we flooded it. High air pressure, maximum pull on the trigger, flooded it down, it self-leveled and it went down, and we didn't get any of that sort of bluing in the paint or the sort of cloudiness. No problem at all, okay? Putting this stuff down, very light air pressure, 10 psi, very little amount, just gentle covers all the way. You get a very nice finish. So you end up with something like we got down here, you know, and going through. The base going along with the flat base, the jet black base, this, to be honest, is this section here had it on the tail for second time around. It gives a nicer finish and more of a luster, and I think it'll be a harder wearing paint. But certainly for things, this has been drying now for the last, when did we finish filming? About an hour ago. But you know, you can put this down. I don't know if it's going to be any better now, but see, it doesn't do it. It's like, it was so, I think I was just waiting for this stuff to be brilliant. If we just try and knock some off, we'll just have another quick go here. Okay, so it's got almost no tack to it at all now. And let's just pop it down a panel line, because obviously you would follow a panel line. You're not just going to stick this in the middle of a panel. Okay, I'll get this off now. Okay, and then gently peel it. You can get it off probably okay. This is over a primed surface. This entire area is primed. This guy's not. So if we just put it down here. Okay, and then gently. You can probably get it off, but you have to be very kid gloves, and definitely don't mask it straight away. This has been lying around for about an hour now. Take all the tack off, and I think you could probably get away with just gently. No, forget that. I was trying really gentle there. Look, and we've just peeled it completely off. You know, so very disappointing. This is the trouble, you know, at the end of the day, you see this stuff, you see guys using it, it's all in a controlled environment, you know. At the end of the day, this is what I like to do. I like to grab a product and test it as a modeler would. Yes, I could go along and peel it very gently, hardly lay it down, but that's false. You know, at the end of the day, people are going to stick this stuff down and they're going to peel it off, and obviously that was extremely light, and look at it, it's wrecked it. The only good thing about this, it's got great coverage. If you was to blow over that, you will cover it and you'll never know it's even there. Yeah, with alclads and that, if you try that, you always get the little step. This stuff's got very good coverage. The other thing going for it goes for miles in testing, you know, using this stuff. I was putting in like 1 mil. I could do an entire one of these on 1 mil if you were taking your time, being a little bit more precise with it. So definitely, you know, well worth your investment into these. They work out about £5 each. I think they're money well spent. From my point of view, in my sort of summing up of the entire video, was would I replace with it? Is it going to be my next paint? It is. I'm going to get rid of, probably, well, not get rid of, but supersede with obviously all my the Model Master range, because I like their metallics, their metallizers. They're going to go. Obviously all my sort of normal silvers. I'm going to use this stuff for everything that goes through an airbrush, and then I'm going to use the actual Mr. Metal color stuff for everything that I hand paint and then buff and things like that, because that was the other thing as well in testing. It shows about buffing for a better luster. I used this guy and we could find no trace of anything on this after we had buffed it. So, you know, I can't see it's actually buffing anything. All you're doing is slightly mirroring the surface. You're not buffing it. It's not like a buffable paint where you can change it and change the colors. So from my point of view, this is going to be my new range. Keep these as a range. They're going to replace up there, and then I'm going to have obviously my hand painting and just doing buffable work will be with the Mr. Metal colors, and they're going to be my new ones. So there we go, lots to look forward to. You can watch this one for tomorrow. Don't forget, up there now, you've obviously got the Revel 132nd Focke-Wulf, great kit, go and get one, bargain. And if you're into Star Wars, you've got to get one of them, because that is an absolute gem. So we've got the 1/12 scale speeder bike. So that's it for me today, and I'll catch you all tomorrow.